Exams are coming up, and I'm sure you're thinking, how can I possibly absorb all this information in so little time? What if I told you there's a way to study that's smarter, not harder, and it only takes minutes a day? You're about to discover 3 powerful techniques that will completely change how you approach your exam prep. Stick around for the last one. Trust me, it's the game changer you've been waiting for. Point 1. The power of focused study sessions. Let's dive into the first secret, the Pomodoro technique. You've probably heard of it, right? But here's the twist. It's not just about taking breaks. It's about mastering focus in small bursts that actually boost your productivity in the long run. Instead of sitting down for a 2-hour study session, you focus for just 25 minutes. That's right, 25 minutes, and no distractions, 0. After that, you take a 5-minute break. Seems simple, right? But what if I told you the real magic happens after you repeat it a few times? And the momentum you build can actually change the way your brain works. This technique not only prevents burnout, but it also helps you retain information far better than those long, exhausting study marathons. But don't take my word for it. I challenge you to try it in your next study session. Focus for 25 minutes, take a short break, and see how your brain feels. I guarantee you'll feel sharper than before. But wait, the best part comes next. What if I told you there's another technique that accelerates learning even further? Let's get into that next. Point 2. Spaced repetition. The secret to memory mastery. Now, here's the real twist, spaced repetition. This method is your secret weapon. It's the reason why you might have forgotten something you studied last week, or why you can remember random facts from years ago. Here's the trick. Your brain doesn't retain information if you only see it once. It needs to be reviewed at specific intervals. So, how does this work? Every time you review a concept, you wait just a little bit longer before seeing it again. Think of it like watering a plant. You don't flood it with water all at once. You give it just enough at the right time. But here's the catch. It's not about constant reviewing. If you space out your sessions, you'll train your brain to remember information long term. If you're studying vocabulary for a language or historical dates, apps like Anki or Quizlet can help automate this process. You might be thinking, isn't this just flashcards? But here's where it gets interesting. Most people give up too soon. They review too late or not enough. When you combine spaced repetition with another technique I'm about to share, it's like a cheat code for your brain. Now here's the cliffhanger. What if you could actually hack your brain to absorb knowledge in even less time? Stick around to find out how. Point 3. Active recall. The technique that turns passive learning into power. Alright, here's the final secret. Active recall. This technique is a game changer, and it's probably the most underutilized strategy in traditional study methods. Instead of passively reading your notes over and over, you actively test yourself. Here's the twist. When you try to retrieve information from memory without looking at your notes, your brain has to work harder to make connections. This strengthens your memory pathways and helps you recall information more easily during exams. And you don't need any fancy tools. Just take a blank sheet of paper, cover your notes, and try to write or speak everything you know about a topic. It's tough, right? But that's exactly the point. Each time you struggle to remember something, you're making your brain stronger. And that's where the magic happens. But hold on, you don't just do this once and call it a day. Active recall is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. It's the perfect technique when combined with spaced repetition. If you test yourself regularly and review information at the right time, your retention rate skyrockets. This combo will put you ahead of the pack. And here's the kicker. This isn't just about memorizing facts for exams. This is the foundation of true learning. You're not just preparing for an exam, you're setting yourself up for lifelong success. So, there you have it. 3 powerful micro-learning techniques: focused study sessions, spaced repetition, and active recall. That'll help you breeze through exams and actually remember what you learn. But here's the ultimate challenge. What if you could combine these 3 techniques into a study routine that takes only minutes a day, but gives you the results of hours of traditional studying? Try it for a week and let me know your results. And if you're ready to dive even deeper into these techniques, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more quick learning hacks. Now go take control of your exams and your future.